'Tis Sunday, but it's not an off day for the black and gold. The Saints back at it for a productive practice here at the Greenbrier. Good evening, everybody. I'm Mike Neighbors, continuing CST's coverage of Saints Training Camp 2016. Now, this all started in late July, but here we are almost mid-August, and the black and gold still at it here in the mountains of West Virginia. Hard to believe only 3 practices left. Now, Keenan Lewis didn't practice today. Either did defensive tackle John Jenkins. But the good news, as we hit the highlights, C.J. Spiller back at the workouts after missing yesterday. Now, the Saints still feel like they have high energy now for the veterans. The nice temps here in the Greenbrier. I'm sure training camp has passed rather quickly. The rookies, their heads are spinning. But we asked veteran Max Unger where this team's mindset is in this juncture of camp.
You just have to realize that you still have to get a bunch of work done. You know, we're going to go on another road trip, another extended road trip, and you just have to realize that we still are in training camp right now, and we're still just doing, we're still getting work done, and schedules are going to be different, and, the practice times are going to be different, but at the end of the day, it's just, we got to find a way to come out here and just get a bunch of work done.
Now, remember, we can't show you highlights the last couple weeks here in training camp, but earlier in camp, here's rookie Michael Thomas hauling in a sensational catch. Well, today, he had a similar over-the-shoulder one-handed grab, and I asked Sean Payton, has Thomas's daily highlights, have they become routine?
Well, I'm not anticipating a lot of one-handed catches. I want to see that one on tape. Yesterday, he had a chance at a catch, and he kind of went up with one hand and wasn't able to come down with it, and it should have been 2 hands. So, but he's been productive. He competes for the ball. He's able to high point the ball, and the one thing we said when we drafted him, he's a guy that's comfortable when it's contested.
Michael Thomas continues to amaze. Now, let's jump back on the defensive side of the football. The newest Saint is veteran cornerback Cortland Finnegan. Now, he's an 11-year pro, was an All-Pro back in 2008, has been around this league. At one point, contemplated retirement, but stepped out of retirement to play for the Carolina Panthers a year ago. His teammate a year ago was Roman Harper, so I had to ask him today, did he get a letter of recommendation from the Saints vet?
I just don't want to let Rome, we came in the same year, got drafted the same year, so I don't know if it was a recommendation, but he talks highly of this organization, and just to be a part of it is a blessing in and of itself. Days are so valued and time is precious, so it's every day you get to do something you love is added value to your life.
Finnegan didn't need Harper's help. His resume was impressive, but there were a few red flags. Often when you think of Cortland Finnegan, you think of this. A November 2010 awkward and ugly brawl with then Texans All-Pro wide receiver Andre Johnson. It's the most infamous incident in Finnegan's reputation of being a dirty player, a rep he doesn't agree with, but one he doesn't hide from either.
When you see everything that I've done in my career, from the way I play with emotion and grit and kind of just old school, you kind of think that this guy is one way, and then when you meet him, it's totally opposite. That's just the way life is. And sometimes, you get a bad impression the first time, and that's just what sticks with you. So you just try to change people's opinion of you just by meeting them and being you. And so that's just something I've done. I've stayed out of the personal foul business for some years now, and just, trying to be a good teammate. I always thought I was, and just playing the game fairly, but playing with a little bit of edge as well.
Finnegan accepts his past, which also includes a brief retirement from the game before he signed with the Panthers last season. Bottom line, this veteran grew tired of losing.
You're not sure, the organization or whatever it is. It's you put in so much work. I don't think the years and the off season that you see, you put in so much time and effort, and then when you keep coming up 8-8, 7-9, 6-10, and you only make the playoffs once, and your 8-9 year career, it kind of gets to where, are we in it for the same thing? Is the upper man? So you're not sure about that, and sometimes it's just hard on your body. It's a toll, and you've got to make it's a decision. Is it? It's just I don't know.
Finnegan helped the Panthers reach the Super Bowl. Now he is poised to help the Saints D reach respectability again.
This is just a great time. They got a great young group, and like I said, you can add value off the football field, in the classroom, and on. You get his team, something there that they can, use.
Enjoyed talking to Cortland Finnegan today. Very upfront about his reputation. We'll have more on that later in the show. But next, our nightly CST camp counselor. And this time we have a player, a rising star on the Saints roster. He's return man and running back, Marcus Murphy. His thoughts on his camp and the Saints next as CST's coverage continues here in the mountains. Welcome back to CST's coverage of Saints Training Camp 2016. Time for our nightly CST camp counselor. And joining us is second-year return man and running back Marcus Murphy. Have you ever been a camp counselor before? You ready for this?
No, I haven't. No? I'm ready, though.
All right, here goes. Second training camp, how much more comfortable are you compared to a year ago here in West Virginia?
I'm a lot more comfortable. You know, I'm very comfortable with the scheme. I'm seeing the playbook, you know, over and over and over. So the plays just, you know, they just click. So now I can line up and just, you know, play at 100%, 100 miles per hour.
Sean Payton was asked where you have improved the most, and he said at the running back position. How much more confident are you as a running back in the NFL now?
I'm a lot more confident. I had, you know, a couple snaps in the backfield last year, but, you know, that I had the injury last year that, you know, kind of put that to a halt. But this year I'm just looking to come out and get better every day. I've been learning a lot from the vets in the room, you know, and I just want to continue to improve in the backfield.
I want to ask you this because the return against the Patriots, you dropped the ball, but then you had a great return. As a returner, when you go to the sideline, do you accentuate the positive or do you dwell on dropping it, or how do you feel about a play like that?
Either way, you know, positive or negative, you have to move on to the next play, you know, and just focus up on, you know, what you're doing at the time. But I mean, just going back and looking at it, you always have to fix the negative. The positive, you know, that's something you can, you know, reward yourself and, you know, feel good about. But the negative is the stuff you have to really work on and get better. So, you know, I don't know if you saw me today, but I was out catching, you know, like 20, 25 punts. And that's just something, you know I dropped the ball, and that's the most important part as a returner, to catch the ball and protect it. So I've you know, just want to perfect my craft, you know, and not come out and drop the ball. You know, I had a good return, but the main focus is catching the ball first.
Is pass protection the hardest thing to get a handle on as a young running back in this league?
I think in certain systems it can be, but at the end of the day, it's all about the dog and the fight. You know, you have to come out and just want to. You have to want to win, you know what I mean? Going against linebackers, especially at my size, you know, coming against bigger linebackers, you just have to have the will, you know. You have to go in with the fight and with the mindset that you're going to win the battle. So, I mean, I'm good with you know, keying the protection and finding the blitzer. I just, you know, I want to improve on the strikes, you know, and just my physicality on the pass pro.
Marcus, I've covered Sean Payton since day one when he arrived in New Orleans. I have never heard him say something that he said about you in training camp as early as he said it last year when he said Marcus Murphy's going to make this football team. When he said it at that juncture a year ago, how much confidence did that give you, and how did that make you feel?
It gave me a lot of confidence, and it made me feel great as a player. You know, I came in with the mindset, you know, that I was going to give it my all, no matter what it took. I think I showed him some good things last year, and he said I was a good player. You know, he said I was gonna make the roster, and it just gave me, you know, like I said, it gave me that fight. You know, I knew what I was going into, you know, making a 53-man roster, so I just had to come out and continue to show what I had shown already.
Your draft class showed up last year, and I know you guys want to make that jump collectively, even though you're playing different positions on different sides of the football. You guys talk about, you know, we did well last year, but let's take another step this year.
Oh, yeah. I think, you know, all of the guys that came in with me last year, we all have the mindset, you know, it's year two. We're more comfortable in the system. We know what's going on, so we have to show progress. You know, we have to come out. We're not rookies anymore, so, you know, we have to handle ourselves like a vet. You know, we have to come out and do all the right things. We have to know what's going on and just be able to go full speed.
You look at the competitions in this camp, running back, maybe the most crowded depth chart in terms of talent, in terms of competition. Right. Talk about the competition, how that's making you guys better.
It's a lot of competition. We're very competitive guys, you know, and it's a lot of talent and a lot of ability in the running back room. So, you know, we just feed off of each other. We know as a running back group, you know, we can bring that spark to the offense. So we just want to come out, you know, and just compete against, you know, not really compete against each other, but just come out and push each other, you know, and that brings out the best in everybody. So we're just going to keep going and just trying to keep getting better every day.
Finally, let's start where we finished, or finish where we started, I should say. You talk about your second camp. Is this going by faster because you feel like you're more comfortable?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it is moving fast. I remember just getting here, you know, about to run the conditioning test, and now, you know, it's almost over, you know. So, but I mean, I think we've done a good job as a team, you know, growing. I think we look pretty good, you know, the other night against New England, and you know, we're just like I said, just trying to show progress and just trying to get better every day.
On know if you've ever been a camp counselor, but my friend, that was quality camp counseling. I appreciate your time.
I appreciate you.
All right, Saints Marcus Murphy, our CST camp counselor. Coming up next, your quote of the day from a very frank Cortland Finnegan. His remarks on his reputation is next. Welcome back to CST's coverage of Saints Training Camp 2016. We end with our nightly quote of the day, and we have to go back to the press conference of veteran Cortland Finnegan. Now, Finnegan has been called a lot of names in his 11-year career in the NFL, but with tonight's quote of the night, he gives us a name he's heard maybe the most.
When your reputation is you're a dirtbag, you definitely want to, you like to hope to think that, you add some value in the real life to the locker room. You guys probably think that.
Rare to find an athlete that honest about his reputation. Well, we'd like to thank Cortland Finnegan, thank our nightly CST camp counselor, Marcus Murphy. I'm Mike Neighbors. We'll see you again out here on the practice field on Monday.